Australian team led out by Max Krilich. Here's the full team for you. Brentnell at fullback, Growth, Meninga, Rogers, Bosted, Wally Lewis, Peter Sterling. Now watch the numbering in the forwards. Number 8 is Dave Brown, 9 is Max Krilich, 10 Jeff Gerard, Paul McCabe wearing 13, Wally Fullerton-Smith wearing 11, and Paul Vorton wearing jumper number 12. And the New Zealanders, fullback Gary Kemble, Dean Bell, James Luluai, Ron O'Regan, Joe Rapati, Fred Arcoy, Gordon Smith. And their forwards, 8 is Mark Broadhurst, 9 Howie Tamati, 10 Dane Sorensen, 11 Mark Graham, who's captain, 12 Kurt Sorensen, and 13 is Gary Prome.
Come on, Gary!
Watch this hit on McCabe. Watch 13. Oof. Oh, a nasty one. Gone undetected. It is outside the Australian quarter. One against the feed. Good win to New Zealand there as Luluai is caught. Now he's out of that tackle, over the corner line. He's got support in O'Regan. O'Regan for the line, but desperation tackle. Desperation tackle from Meninga stopped him, but look at the Kiwis right away. It's with Smith. It's out there for Arcoy and Bell. Bell can't get around Bosted. Arcoy back with it again. Now Smith. Tamati. Australian defence holds. Oh boy, and the Kiwi crowd come alive as they throw it across the field. It's with Broadhurst. Now it's with Graham. Kurt Sorensen. And then for Luluai, who's in to score. James Luluai. On signal for the second half with the score at 4-all. Now Arthur Summons, the first 10 minutes will be vital.
I'll say it'll be vital, and this one's crucial. The defence will be strong on both sides, and any side, the side that makes the break in this particular area will go on with this game, but it'll be very, very tough, as it was in the first half.
Check the errors from the first half for New Zealand. They've made 17 missed tackles, Australia 15 missed tackles. New Zealand's dropped the ball on 12 occasions as Meninga makes a break down the field. He's only got the fullback to beat, and he's taken beautifully by Luluai. Only 5 metres short of the quarter line. Golden opportunity for Australia to put early points on the board in the second half. Here's Lewis and Rogers knocking on, and also the Rapati, brought by Growth and Vorton.
Similar type wingers, Growth and Rapati. They're both very strong.
Tamati running from the dummy half position. Prone, last tackle for New Zealand. Smith. Beautiful kick from Smith, and a collision between Graham, but picked up and regathered beautifully by Smith. Now it's Fred Arcoy.
We went the wrong way. What a shame. It was a certain try. Arcoy came inside instead of staying on the other side of him.
Now here's Wally Lewis making a break. Up to the halfway mark. He's got support in Brentnell.
He's a great player, this Lewis. Put them right back on the attack, Australia.
Peter Sterling, Rogers, Vorton, Eric Growth. Got away from Tamati. Still going, Growth. He's up to the corner line. He's got support too. He's run away from Luluai. Oh, the pass knocked down by Paul McCabe. Oh, what an opportunity, Arthur.
Bad football from Growth. He should have drawn the fullback and just unloaded to McCabe, who was the support. What a shame. Unbelievably bad play by Australia there. And unfortunately, McCabe couldn't hold the pass.
Now the scrum. 10 metres out. Eric Growth has seen little of him in this game so far, but this is certainly a good run.
Should have scored that try, or they made the try then. Of course, he did everything right early on and then failed. Wanted to go one more and beat the fullback when all he had to do was unload to McCabe.
Smith. Mark Graham. Full jolting tackle from Fullerton Smith. Beautiful. Kurt Sorensen lurking out wide again, turn it back inside for Prome. Prome to the halfway mark. Oh, a desperation tackle though from Rogers. New Zealand putting plenty of pressure on the Australians now. Here's Mark Graham in the clear. He's got plenty of support. close.
What a let-off. They've done everything right except just stop panicking there.
Now here's Harry Growth. Harry Growth into the clear, and there's Australian try. Well, it just came out of nothing. Harry Growth with no one near him. Harry Growth in to score underneath the post, and boy, oh boy, Australia defending so grimly, and then suddenly, like a lightning bolt, Harry Growth just burst out of the ruck, and there was daylight between him and the try line. Inside Australian territory. Coy working a run around with Combe. Very prominent is Combe. Smith. Kurt Sorensen. Tamati. Kurt Sorensen diving on a loose ball. Mark Broadhurst. Out of one tackle. Farley, Smith, Mark Graham. Hit very heavily over the top from McCabe. Sickened him too. Caught 8 metres out from his own line. Australia lead by 10 points to 4. Meninga bumping off defenders as if they're flies. Look at the big fella go. Good bumping run from Mal Meninga. Now it's Jeff Gerard. Murray. Horton. Wally Lewis into the clear. Wally Lewis over the halfway mark. Beautifully caught by Gary Frome, right around the ankles. Coffee book tackle. Territory. That'll be a changeover. Horton, Sterling, Rogers, Bosted. Now Eric Growth. So Bosted from one side of the field to the other to make an extra man. Now Murray. Krilich. Meninga.
Bad pass there from Krilich. Set him up a little bit, but he did well to hang on to it. But he's lost the ball on the ground. The scrum will go down.
The scrum and one against the feed by Australia. Here's Wally Lewis. Meninga. A big don't argue, and a punch got in there on Meninga, but he's still able to stay on his feet. Gee, he's a strong man. He's still able to offload the Bosted. Now Dave Brown. Fullerton Smith. Play on the New Zealand quarter. Australia leading 10-4 and looking good. Here's Vorton, run around with Krilich. Now it's McCabe into the clear. McCabe, he's got it under Rogers. Only one man to beat, and he does it with ease. Steve Rogers stepped right around Lualai as if he wasn't there, and Australia go further in front. They were looking good, putting plenty of pressure on this New Zealand side, and Steve Rogers was the try scorer.
They've been building up pressure for...
Well, strange decisions from the referee there. Kurt Sorensen finally got clear. He beat the tackle of Meninga.
Good covering defence again. Australia chase all the time. They're super fit and they're really showing a defensive pattern that's near impregnable.
Oh, that's a beautiful tackle on O'Regan. Now it's Broadhurst. West. Arcoy. Caught by Lewis. 16 points to 4. The dying stages of this test match as it's down there for Sterling. No no stranger to the fullback role, of course. He's played there for Parramatta a few seasons back. He played a grand final as fullback.
Yes, he's a great little player. He's very versatile, and I think the break from halfback may freshen him up too. He's
Pat Jarvis, Mark Murray. The second test, of course, will be played in Brisbane on July 9. Sydney viewers will see a live telecast of that. Jeff Gerard. Horton scooping it up. Jarvis. Horton splits pass to Rogers. Goldie saw a gap. Rogers got it back inside to Wally Lewis. Krilich is able to scoop it back for Fullerton Smith. Now he's over the corner. Inside goes Rogers. Rogers is in the clear. He's only just got the fullback to beat. That's 6 tackles.
Australia doing it easy. They're making inroads all the time, and they're a great side.
Luluai. Very cold at Carlaw Park now. Bert Sorensen takes it up to the quarter line. Australia content now just to play out the remaining moments of the test. Broadhurst. West. There's the full-time siren. And referee White Whitfield signals full-time, and Australia have defeated New Zealand in the first test here by 16 points to 4. Now the statistics of the match. The penalties went to Australia 17 to 11. The scrums favoured New Zealand 12 to 6, and the full-time score: Australia 16, New Zealand 4.
Well, there it is, Australia too fast, too fit and just too strong for the Kiwis in the second half, going on to bowl them over by 16 to 4. For Australia, tries by Eric Groth and Steve Rogers, Mal Meninga kicking 4 goals, with New Zealand's only points coming from that first half try by James Luluai. And now tasting success in his first test as Australia's coach, the one and only big bloke, Arthur Beetson.
Arthur Beetson, congratulations. First up win, a perfect record.
Thank you very much, Ian. It wasn't looking too good at one stage there. I'd hated to be responsible for changing that winning sequence.
The Eric Groth try really started the ball rolling, didn't it?
Well, that turned the game around. We're a little bit unfortunate just before that. Eric busted and he didn't pick up Paul McCabe inside, but they were attacking. They were looking very dangerous, but it was one of those things. He's a great game breaker, Eric, and he did turn the game around for us.
The inclusion of the Sydney-based New Zealand players certainly made a big difference.
It certainly did help, but I was a little bit impressed with some of the guys from over here. Lula, I thought had a great game, and I thought Gary Prame had a great game at least forward.
How many cigarettes did you smoke?
I got through a few.
Congratulations. The defensive pattern that you've worked out was really good. The boys stuck real well.
Well, they did, but a couple of times there they got out wide inside our defensive pattern and did cause a bit of strife, but people don't realise that we had a State of Origin match and we virtually played 2 tests within 5 days, and towards the end of the game I think our boys, especially on this heavy ground, are starting to feel a little bit heavy, their legs.
Well, we'll see plenty of you in the next few weeks. 2 more State of Origins and another test match.
Thank you very much, Ian.
Arthur Beetson, our successful coach.
There he is, Big Artie Beetson, a man who's played in many winning test teams, and today, how sweet it is as Australia's coach. And now, in a tough one, here's Ian Maurice with our Winfield Man of the Match.
Thanks, Mike. Well, our Winfield Man of the Match is Steve Rogers. Congratulations, mate.
Thanks, sir.
Looking at that dressing room, you would think it's like a battlefield.
Well, it pretty well was in the first half, particularly.
We counted 20 tackles that you made.
I feel like it.
You've been out with it for a few weeks with that knee injury, and to come back into a test match like that, it was really a great effort.
Yeah, it was really pleasing for me. I got a lot of satisfaction out of it because I've had quite a few opportunities to come to New Zealand, but I've never played a test here, and to come out and win the Man of the Match award today was really satisfying for me.
Did you expect such a battle from the Kiwis?
Well, we knew it was going to be tight, but we put a lot of pressure on ourselves in the first half because we didn't value possession enough, and you can't afford to do that in a test match.
$1,250 from Winfield. That might ease the pain a little bit for you.
Sure will.
Good on you.
Thank you.
Steve Rogers, our Winfield Man of the Match.